Hello, everyone. How you guys doing today? Shady here, and welcome back to the chilly horrors or terrors of Penumbra Overture. In the previous episode, we pretty much gathered all around, collecting some views. Finally found the batteries, along with notes and a radio. Finally got the generator up and running after solving its mechanism puzzles. Afterwards, we come close to the door, get a message from a person, saying we had to get the gate open and head right. And there should be a hole. Question is, we don't know the password. Hey. So, now we have to go back to the radio room and try to solve the puzzle. Question is, I don't know how I solved the puzzle or to get the code, but I'll try to figure something out. Five, 7, 3, 8. Now, hopefully that should work. Frankly, it's not too bad, but I don't know. This is my first time actually hearing Morse code. I learned some bit of it in history, in classes, but not enough to understand it pretty well. Oh. We have to get the box up here. Oh my. Box, get back up here. Hopefully this will fend off the dog. Right in. Run! Huh, okay. Alright, we got the code working once again. Where would he go?
is like something with a great many small holes. We shall be needing to perform some minor demolition work so that we might one day meet again. For this task, we shall require the use of a large, earth-eating metal monster, and that monster is thirsty for juice from the place where things are kept. By the way, you can call me Red. It's not my name, you understand, but I am sure you will agree it is a name rather similar to a cardigan. Fetching when worn correctly.
Okay. Oh. Dang, this is not a safe point either. Alright, Alright, the dog. Alright, seems the dog goes straight and then left area where I'm looking at the right corner. How many dogs are around? I do not know. What the fuck? Back up. Fudge. Use battery saw. It's a cement mixer. No reason why it wouldn't still be. No reason why it wouldn't be still be working. Did I pronounce that right? I just butchered it. Xeno report 66B, phase 9, anno 9002, anno Donami 1992. Filed by Chief Attending Xeno Officer for the eyes of a leading installation officer only. Leader, unlike the other findings, 66B appears to be of manufactured rather than natural origin and so warrants additional interest in, need I say, security. The bulk of Substance 63 was discovered only 6 yards from where Artifact 66B was buried. It appears, at least in part, consists of the solidified form of 63, with a number of operable appendages. The artifact emits a low level of light from a seemingly inexhaustible energy supply, suggesting its origin indeed as was suspected. Don't you? Oh, bless me. Whoa. Of course, the ramifications of this fact are clear and appropriate measures are already been taken. Progress in coming enlightened as the purpose of the device, if indeed it served a purpose in the traditional sense at all, has been slow. following protocol to the letter, I assigned my secondary officer to the artifact on Phase 7, only for him to go missing the following day. He eventually returned to the site from a previously uncharted area of the mines, presumably having discovered a new route, avoiding the cave-ins. At this stage, we can only assume what transpired since he remains in a state of disorientation. Far be it from me to question the decisions of the elevated cast. Cast? Hope I pronounced that right. But I am struggling to understand the necessity of conducting standard scientific testing in this case. I, of course, have full faith in the abilities of the research team put together and sent here by my immediate superior. I simply wonder whether their time might be better employed on the main site. Nevertheless, it is comforting to know that the actions of every member of the organizations are carefully choreographed and controlled by those far outranking myself, both in stature and wisdom, and with this in mind, I feel fully justified filing an official request for further manpower. We already lost a number of workers to unforeseen events, largely while engaging in the studies mentioned earlier, and further investigation of the area calls for volunteers to carry out tasks altogether too hazardous in nature to risk the well-being of more elevated organization members. In particular, the tunnel system above the secondary site requires immediate cartography. Wow, I cannot speak today. I'm very long-winded. So, pretty much we have to find something? Xeno report. Communication Central, here we are. We enter this area. Now we're around this area. We pretty much went this way, up here. Alright, so storage should be up here. Hold on. Excavation site. Oh, that must be where we are right now. Alright, so storage is up there. Alright, let's go check the storage. Damn, I can't get this door to open.
Those holes in my mind are increasingly gaping. You cannot breach the inner sanctum of the place of storing. The entryway is blocked. So what if the squashy material between my ears is squashier than most? I may not be perfect like a hanging picture, but my words are wise and backed up by time. A pox on both your brain cells. Try as I may, you must think that I deceive you with my admittingly cunning ways. As far as my eye has seen, our rocky grave extends, and yet you cast away my hope like you would a puppy freshly rolled in its own feces. I hope that your warped sense of morality is better company than I, because now it is all you have left.
I messed up?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sometimes my emotions are like a disobedient pet. Uncontrollable and often rolling in shit. Better safe than sorry, they say. But I think we are both sorrier than we are safe. A tunnel lies between a nearby watery cave and the place where things are kept. Take the second right from the closed door, and you will find what you seek.
Alright. So we can't go in storage. So we had to go to excavation point then? So pretty much straight down. I'm just worried about the dog. Ooh. Ooh. That must be the tunnel leading to the storeroom. It's pretty high though. I say. Oh, finally a save point. The man is still clutching, still looking for what? Before him lies metal, junking awkward from earth. A hatch, a portal, a hole, a door of myriad attacks. Who are these figures? Huddle around. What secrets are hidden behind the faces of men? Strange. Felt something that time that I didn't feel before, but I'm sure it's also been there. It's as if a small part of me is still trapped inside the artifact. Excavation findings. This test substance continues to defy identification. Both chemical and xeno investigations fail to produce meaningful results. Testing continues. Test 102, bromine test. Normal, pH 5. Test 103, acid amide test. Negative. Oh, this is just like testing the acidity or basic acid or base of the compound. Test 104, ammonia NH3. Negative, unreactive. And say with the chemicals they provide make a reaction. So far above the nitrogen doesn't do anything. Test 105, hydrochloric acid solution is pretty much HCl, like the strong acid there. Negative for sulfate, sulfide, and chlorate ions. Wow. Test 106, standard hallucinogenics. Mild intoxicant. Test abandoned due to most test subjects suffering massive internal hemorrhaging within 1 to 2 hours. So I guess this compound tested, it's substance tested, it's dangerous. Or has some side effects. Test 107, positive negative metal cations. I guess they didn't do that. Test 108, human hallucinogenics incomplete. I guess they did abandon that. Testing of the gaseous fog has been considerably more successful. It appears to be a harmless blend of sulfur, chloride, or aromatic amine, which gives the floated visual effect. Please note that harmless here is used in the xenochemic sense. It is harmless insofar as we have identified it, so it can take necessary safety measures. And ingested, if directly ingested, it would naturally be lethal. Alright, so don't eat it or drink it or inhale it or just don't put it in your mouth. Test 159, potassium dichloramate paper, positive for sulfur, so it does contain some sulfur. Litmus test, negative for all for chlorine, so it does contains chlorine also. Test 301, hydrochloric acid solution, positive for aromatic amine, so it contains some nitrogen components, along with like carbon and hydrogen. Work continues on the issue of transporting the substance. So far, removing it from its dormant location caused its base state to radically change, producing massive heat to the detriment of these free workers, one of whom is no longer operational due to his injuries. Following heat dissipation, so it's pretty much, I think, exothermic or pretty much release heat. The substance appears to turn dead. Unreacted to every test we have the equipment to run. The prevailing theory is that somehow disruption of the material caused it to enter hugely accelerated chemical decay. We estimate its half-life to be approximately... That's pretty short then. I mean, it's like half a second. It pretty much it doesn't last long then. Like normally radioactive stuff, like radiation stuff, they normally half-life typically like years. So this is kind of interesting. It looks some kind of excavation. I don't know, not like any mining operation I've seen. I don't know where that mist is coming from, but I don't fancy getting closer to find out. Does it hurt us? No. The longer piece of the ladder had been shattered by something strong enough to rend metal in two. So the metal monster must be here then. These tracks coming from the dank looking hole up there at the same time are hardly inviting. In fact, it's the complete opposite. We pretty much have to get up there somehow. Oh! For better or for worse, look like I could climb up to the tunnel map. I need to get up pretty high to get a good grip. Oh. Alright, I can do that. That's pretty cool. Oh, pretty much we have to use these then. Hold on. I guess so. That's pretty much as good as it gets. Oh, I can't get higher than that. Wait, maybe... Hold on, I'm trying to think of something. Hold on. There, and then we climb this. Up here. Oh. Come on, Philip. Get your strength on there. Woo. Oh, and then there we put the piece in here. Nope, no. Ow. Alright, that could work. That could work, actually. But I decided to end it here. I know, we got some progress done. I mean, we got to the night and the bigger area. We find sort of like a tunnel maze. Find out more history about some strange substance, the place of this mine. Try to figure out how. Get our supplies, able to talk more about from Red, I guess we can call him, I guess it's close to get for a friend. Question is, I'm not sure if he's stable enough or not. Piece of white light, still not enough to illuminate the whole room. I guess, yeah, pretty much next time we try to climb up here and see what's in the storeroom, and hopefully we can avoid the dogs and able to get to the next area we want to go in order to escape to this place. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to play this game for yourself, for yourself. I'll leave the link down in the description below so you want to. You can leave a like, subscribe, like, and do what you want to. Hope you have a great day and night. Try to keep yourself healthy as much as possible, and I will see you guys next time. Au revoir.